côté opposé à la main qui contrôle le tir. Le steady-eddy ne nuit pas à la liberté de vos mouvements et offre une précision supérieure, que ce soit d'un mirador ou sur le sol. Ce merveilleux stabilisateur permet de conserver la meilleure position de tir beaucoup plus longtemps. Il est facile à remiser. Remettez le tout simplement dans son support. Pour utiliser un steady-eddy d'une position assise au sol ou sur un mirador, ajustez le monopode à la longueur appropriée. Après avoir décroché le stabilisateur de son support, centrez le monopode entre vos pieds. Assurez-vous d'avoir la hauteur la plus confortable. Et si le gibier tarde à venir, reposez la crosse sur votre cuisse. À l'approche du gibier, relevez lentement l'arbalète. Mettez-le en joue et tirez au moment opportun. C'est d'une simplicité et d'une efficacité inégalées.
That's a nice big bear. We're just standing here trying to figure out what the heck to do. And a great big bear walked across the trail. Ain't that something? Just never know. We've got big weather all around us. Thunderstorms. Troubled sky. It could cut loose any time. Only got another day, today and tomorrow, to hunt. My hunt will be done here at Rebel Outfitters. May as well sneak up there and see if we can get close to that bruiser. We've walked about half the distance. We've seen the big black bear walk across the trail. We've got about another 80, 90 yards. This is the same area we sprayed the bear scents earlier about 3 hours ago. Lady Luck was with us. I just got through telling Todd Lowen, who's shooting for me right now, that anything can happen. I'm pretty sure he's just inside, maybe about 20 yards. There's another bear right there at... Oh my goodness. He's taking the bear scents bottles. He wanted the wild cherry. He started to make off with a wild cherry, and he winded us. Here in Alberta, you can kill 2 bears. And if you're wondering why I'm whispering, it may sound or seem silly, it's not. There's bears everywhere. So it's in my best interest, was still the second one to go, to be very quiet. We just proved it right there. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna check out this bruiser. Come on. See that big black bear? He's dead on the ground. That's him. It's getting dark. Storms are coming too. 300-pounder. That's a big head. That's a pumpkin head. It's got a crease too. It's getting dark. It's gonna storm. We're gonna get him out of here, and we'll wait till tomorrow to show you a really good light what he looks like. But he's a beauty. He's a porker. I don't think he's missed too many meals. Great job, Red Willow Outfitters. I think this week I've seen myself 13 bears. And the other two guys, I know they've seen more than that. All good bears too. Alberta, Canada, black bears, Red Willow Outfitters. You gotta go there, you gotta check them out. Here he is, everybody, in better light for you. It was dark last night. It started to rain. We had to get the heck out of there. There was bears everywhere. Spot and stalk is the only way to go if you want a challenging bear hunt. Red Willow Outfitters in Alberta, Canada, that's the outfitter to call. 10-point Phantom CLS, 343 feet per second. That's what did this big boy in. There's no crossbow like it. Red Willow Outfitters, Alberta, Canada. Give them a call.
Dans le but de démontrer la vérité concernant la différence entre les performances d'un arc à poulie et d'une arbalète haute performance, 10 Point a organisé une petite compétition amicale. Randy Wood utilise une arbalète 10 Point Pro Slider avec une pression de 175 livres qui tire des flèches de 420 grains à 305 pieds à la seconde. L'arc à poulie de Jake est un Bowtech Guardian avec 60 livres de pression pour tirer des flèches de 309 grains à 292 pieds à la seconde. La démonstration débute à 20 verges d'une cible partagée par les deux tireurs. Tous deux vont concentrer leur tir sur le même point. Randy vise avec le pointeau lumineux de 20 verges de son télescope, alors que Jake utilise le pointeau 20 verges de sa mire standard, avec pour résultat qu'ils atteignent la cible presque au même point, avec une trajectoire balistique similaire. L'arbalétrier et l'archer s'éloignent ensuite de la cible sur une distance de 40 verges. Tous deux visent le même point en utilisant toujours les pointeaux calibrés à 20 verges. La différence cette fois est que nous doublons la distance de tir. Sur 40 verges, il y a une perte d'élévation importante de la part des deux flèches. D'ailleurs, la flèche d'arbalète démontre une perte plus importante sur cette distance. Il est évident qu'à 40 verges, l'arc à poulie donne une trajectoire un peu plus directe que l'arbalète. Les derniers tirs se feront à une distance de 60 verges. À cette distance, il faut changer de cible. Randy et Jake vont viser sur une cible surélevée afin que les flèches se rejoignent de façon sécuritaire dans le sac cible. Et même à cette distance, ils viseront avec les pointeaux 20 verges de leur mire respective. Les résultats de ces derniers tirs sont dramatiques. Les deux flèches ont une perte d'élévation d'à peu près 5 pieds. Cette fois, la flèche d'arbalète démontre une perte d'élévation de 6 à 8 pouces en comparaison avec la flèche de l'arc. Les derniers tirs démontrent que même si les trajectoires provenant des deux armes sont comparables, la trajectoire des flèches de l'arc à poulie est tout de même plus directe. Ça répond aussi à la question « Est-ce qu'une arbalète tire comme une arme à feu ?» La réponse est un non catégorique. La démonstration prouve que les arbalètes et les arcs à poulie donnent des trajectoires balistiques similaires. Toutefois, l'arc donne des trajectoires plus directes sur des distances dépassant 40 verges.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's a little one. Oh. Yeah.
Pull it out. Come on, here,
I got him.
You see him come up right there?
Yeah, he come up right here.
I was hoping you'd see him. Come up, come up. See now, you stuck him good. He ain't. He's hurting it. Went right in his neck bone. Man, I was hoping.
We're sitting here. Now watch it go when I go flying. We hit him right, I mean, smacked him right in the spine.
Yeah. We put a little extra, or we're actually using more line than we normally would.
Okay.
But see, there's so much brush along the edge of this thing, canals and stuff. If he were to get up in the grass, pull around, go around, you need enough line we can cut him loose, cut the sticks loose before he pulls that underwater and hangs it on something underneath the water. So this is called a bang stick or a power head. Basically, this holds a cartridge, this being a 357. This is the barrel it goes in, just like that. Now once, it's empty right now, but once I screw this on, there's a firing pin in here. You see this right here?
It
It's on a
boom.
spring.
Yep, it activates
That
it.
pushes the firing pin into the back of this primer. So we screw this on. It's on tight. If that were loaded, it would be hot. We want to hit him in the head, preferably in the eye, to put him right
Okay.
out.
All right.
I mean, that's the most humane way to do this.
Oh, he's all up in that stuff, ain't he?
Yeah, there's bubbles right here, guys.
He's right here. Hop. Something's right here.
There's bubbles right here.
Well, don't poke him. Don't poke him.
Oh, okay.
Let me get this line on him.
Oh, baby. What?
He's under the boat.
Wait.
See his bill to your right there?
Pardon me?
See
his
his bill to
eyeball?
the right?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's got to turn.
It's a big gator.
Right in his eyeball. Well,
See that white mark right there?
Right here?
Right there.
Right there.
That's
There you
it.
go.
You got him.
You are buddy. All right. We got a gator in the boat, boys.
A little blood there.
If you ain't never gator hunted, I can't. This is amazing. This is I mean, what a magnificent. You had to move that leg again. If you could test my heart rate right now when I felt that, he is moving.
It's just the nerves. Sit down and relax.
I tell you what, grizzlies, I don't care. Cape Buffalo, don't. This swamp lizard can really get your heart rolling. That's just nerves. Right, what's going on is we've spotted 3 gobblers, and they're at the point of a field. And what they normally do is they come and walk this gas line down to go and roost, oh my gosh, way beyond the swamp. So we've just, now that we were driving, we were going to another spot, but we located these birds. We were actually just rushed to set up. We got some HS netting. We're using all the natural foliage to help blend us in, and we're gonna see what happens. Yes. 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 Yes! Yes! It finally worked. Happy.
The spell has been broken.
The monkey is off the little Italian's back.
God. What happened? What? Why? Just because it's Ralph, does he walk off the road?
He walks off the lane. Unbelievable.
I'm thinking to myself, what? Why does he wait till right here to walk off the road and then all of a sudden he comes right back out?
Unbelievable.
Gosh.
Come on over here.
Oh, I seen his leg hanging. I heard him flopping.
Oh yeah, I heard him flop. Again, I'll stand here so it makes you look taller.
I'll come.
Oh,
Gosh.
Brother Hop.
Couple little yelps, he comes up the road and then he gets right there.
And he walks right away.
And I'm thinking, Ralph, he's right in front of you.
You know, I don't care what weapon of choice you use. Look at, I still get the twitches in my hands and my arms. Woo, baby.
I was pumped because then I was so
Because
furious.
he walked away.
And I'm thinking, why does a turkey come all the way down the road and then walk in the bushes? And I'm thinking, what did he see? He didn't see anything.
No, there's nothing he could see.
And then he just comes right back out. And I'm like,
and I was like, oh. You got the arrow?
Yep.
smell of victory.
Hey, here he is. Yeah, baby.
Oh yeah. Drag old big boy up on out of there.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh.
That's dandy.
Oh. Oh. Look at those spurs, baby.
Oh. Got about a 9-inch beard, 8.5.
Look at right by his beard.
You cut his darn beard. Look at that.
Oh,
You
I told
cut
you
his
mine hit a
beard
little
off.
lower than you thought.
It's like
Barely hanging.
It's hanging.
barely hanging. Oh.
Oh, baby. Look at that Spitfire, huh? XP. Well, as you know, every spring we come down here with Osceola Outfitters, Hoppy Kempfer, and the Kempfers, and we have tremendous, I mean tremendous success. Vicky has more success than I normally, but this is it. You know, the reason we came up with the Choice TV show was real simple. We need to stop the fighting amongst ourselves, huh, Hop? I mean,
Yes.
And I mean, the best way to do it is to finally get more vocal and say, listen, we don't care with what you hunt. If it's legal in your state, province, or country, just go hunting. And here's proof. We used our 10-point crossbows, which is 100% legal down here. And you talk about, you know, we've been very fortunate. I've taken my slam with my bow. You know what I mean? We've taken shotgun. We've shot turkeys with muzzleloader, shotguns. This is the first bird I ever took with a crossbow. And I mean, wow, Hop.
One of their clients is Kiwi Safaris on the South Island of New Zealand. Mike Freeman, he's the owner.
At Kiwi Safaris, we pride ourselves on the fact, as native-born New Zealanders, we can show off our hunting to the rest of the world. The hunting in New Zealand today is better than it's been in the last 30 to 40 years. In this valley, as well as hunting for tahr and chamois, we also hunt for the majestic red stags. As well as outstanding hunting, we also offer some of the finest accommodations for our clients that are to be found here in New Zealand.
We wouldn't be here without
Mark Fassard, or Buzz as he's known around the Gander office, is Scobie's partner on this trip. He scored a record book Himalayan tahr after a perfect spot and start with his bow.
How about that? Yeah, guys. Well done, mate. Well done. I was worried there. Yeah. It was a little low, but it was high enough, I guess, huh?
Yeah, it's a good bull, Buzz. She's all bleached out.
Looks like a lion.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I think they are so pretty. As far as the goats, I don't know.
Now, with 2 days left, Buzz and Mike each have one more goal on their New Zealand agendas.
All right, let's get it on.
For Buzz, it's chamois with a bow, and for Mike, it's the famed red stag with his new crossbow. We'll join their hunts when we return.
I think you might have Robin Hooded that one for you.
When Buzz and Scobie get together, it's always game.
Scobie, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to break your bolt, buddy. Give it a try. Buzz and I get along really well. I mean, we work together. He is, definitely my boss at work, and he's a very, very work-oriented person. Oh, that was a shaft. But outside of work, we get a chance to go fishing or hunting or something like that. There's really no work in him. It's just, we're friends and it's a lot of fun, and you get to hang out together and spend some good quality time in a hunting or fishing camp just like you would with any other friend that you have in the business.
Scobie is shooting a 10-point crossbow, and Buzz is shooting a Guide Series Tech Hunter Elite compound bow.
Look at that crossbow though, the penetration you get out of that.
Look at that, I sliced the fletch right off of my arrow. So, being idiots like we are, there's the target. I shot the first arrow high, and instead of shooting the target, our competitive stupidity, we try to break each other's arrow.
We pick up Mike's hunt late in the day. They've been searching for these majestic red stags, which are about the same size as a white-tailed deer, but these animals have tremendous antler potential.
Yeah, it's just, if we get up the top there, as they come in, if they see any movement, they're going to spook. So.
In the southern Alps of New Zealand, red stag live in the lower elevations of the mountains, staying close to the cover. Hunting is done by intercepting herds at funnel areas along the bases of the steepest slopes.
Stags are all grouped up, and of course there's a lot of eyes there. It's pretty tough to actually stalk in on an animal. So if you can work out their feeding patterns and get set up in a hide, which we don't have actual permanent hides, because once you've shot out of one hide, they just don't go near it. So every day you sort of have to pick a different plan and get set up, and hopefully the right one will come close enough.
It's kind of a pinch point, just like we're hunting whitetails, except they've got a big mountain here, and there's some open agricultural fields back here. So they use this thick brush, which is real kind of spiky, and they kind of just real bone brush. They work through this on the way to the other area.
Man, they're hung up. Something ain't right.
When must have swirled around, they must have smelled us.
The second one's a nice bull.
Oh yeah, real nice bull. Got that, he's real non-typical. He's got a droopy brow tine and plenty of mass up top, a little drop point off one side. And he'd be a nice bull to get, but we can come back. It's getting pretty late, so we might as well pack up. All your plans revolve around the deer's senses, so you just have to do it right, because hey, once you spook the animal, you're not going to get another shot at them.
For me, I was going to use a crossbow, which was a first time for me. I've not done a lot of crossbow hunting in the past, but it was an opportunity to use a crossbow, where in the United States it's difficult in a lot of states to hunt with one.
Scobie shoot, practice. I knew that it was good to 50 yards. I was pretty confident. They feed their way along the edge of the hill, coming this way. So if we get in position, if they do the same thing, we'll just wait for them to feed towards us.
Primarily you'd see these bulls, and they were feeding in between, a lowland area, and then they go up to these high scrub brush mountainous areas during the day where they bed up and they provide a lot of cover. I mean, when they lay down in this thorn bush, cover, you can't even see them.
And just like the night before, a bachelor group emerges from the brush. Bad news, the stags take the high path. Mike is thinking about taking the shot.
We try to judge what the client's like, what he's comfortable to shoot at, and if we think it's too far away, we definitely don't want to wound the animal. Say, no, look, just don't shoot. We'll get another opportunity.
Let's back out of here and see if we can re-find them and get on.